No, it's Kirby. Sorry, Trevor. Jill is screening her calls from all past relationships. What's going on over there?
Hang on a sec. What is he saying?
I'm not Trevor.
What? I can barely hear you, Trevor.
This isn't Trevor.
Oh, all right. Well, then why do you have his phone? Whoever this is.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Critical Overlord here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the survival or the potential survival of Kirby Reed, a beloved character from the latest entry in the Scream series, Scream 4, which was released almost 10 years ago, which is a little bit hard for me to still believe, because I remember it feels like I saw that movie in theaters just a few months ago. Honestly, I can't believe it's been that long since we had a Scream film. But as we all know, Hayden Panettiere was casted and she portrayed Kirby Reed in Scream 4. Kirby was like a very cool mix of Sidney. She had that final girl type of vibe to her, and Randy. She had the movie knowledge of horror movies and everything that fans loved about Randy. And she was just like, a different, I would say a more confident version of a final girl that we could get to lead the series. I feel like she was more bold. I feel like she's way more bold compared to Sidney. I wouldn't mind seeing her carry a fifth film if she is believed to be reprising her role, as many fans have already speculated. I believe Hayden Panettiere is going to come back as Kirby, but I'm just going to get into the topic of the title, which is that Kirby was never announced as being dead. She actually never got announced as dead. This is not the same as Randy. This isn't the same as everyone else who has died in the past, where they have been announced as being dead, or where the simple fact of the matter is we've gotten a sequel where we've seen their relatives essentially confirming that they are dead, and the character themselves stating on video that this means that they have died. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'm making reference to Randy and all the fallout with Randy, and how many people still, for whatever reason, want to say that Randy is alive. Randy is dead. Kirby is not dead, nor has she ever been confirmed as dead. In fact, her survival was intentionally left out. So in the script for Scream 4, this is coming from commentary off of the Scream 4. If you have a copy of Scream 4 on Blu-ray, digital DVD, it doesn't matter. The commentary, when you watch it with the director, Wes Craven, he is on record in the commentary stating that Kirby's fate was actually, she had lived in the draft of Scream 4, but he left that portion out. That survival scene of hers was left out. That was left out intentionally to tease fans and to tease whether or not she had lived or not. And what, honestly, at this point, when you do something like that, that's essentially the same thing as the person surviving, because in your script the person lived, you just cut it out. So that's why Kirby did not die. We didn't see Kirby die. Kirby was never announced as dead. Now, they could very well just come along and have Scream 5 be a continuation from Scream 4, and Kevin Williamson could say that Kirby died. He could change his mind, but Kevin Williamson was the one who wrote Scream 4. He came back and wrote Scream 4. He is executive producing this new Scream film, so I would imagine he has some type of input on what is going to be happening. I don't know who is writing this new Scream film. We still don't even know if it's going to be a sequel to Scream 4 or not. But with Hayden Panettiere posting pictures late last year of the same hairstyle that she had when she portrayed Kirby, and just making reference to Kirby in a picture she posted on Twitter, I'm under the impression that Hayden Panettiere was already contacted in regards to this project coming up, because I just find it all very, I'd be very disappointed if this was all just coincidence. Hayden Panettiere posted a picture referencing Kirby, then a few months later we find out something about another Scream film going into development, and it starting to have production in May. I just feel like that would be a bit too disappointing for me if it was all just a coincidence. I feel like Hayden Panettiere's character is going to come back. I feel like Hayden Panettiere is going to reprise her role as Kirby. I feel that the young woman being described in the brief synopsis that we've gotten, or the brief plot summary we've gotten for this new upcoming Scream film, is in reference to Kirby. If it's not, hopefully it's in reference to Sidney or somebody that has some type of connection to the already established continuity. Kirby was never announced as dead. We never saw her die. That was blatantly left up in the air for that very specific reason. I believe there were things online that stated that Kirby's character was actually going to be spearheaded as the new type of lead, taking over Sidney's role in the Scream 5. Sidney would be taking the back seat and Kirby would be our new Sidney, essentially. I feel like that could work in a Scream 5. If and when we get any more details on it. We still, again, we don't know anything about what this movie is actually going to be. But it just bothers me that so many people are quick to say that Kirby died. Kirby died. Kirby died. No, her survival was left out. That does not mean she died. In fact, just going off of that and knowing that she lived in the script, it was just left out. A piece of the script was just missing from the actual movie. That means that she actually did live. Now, again, because on Scream 4, her fate is left up in the air. Her original fate was that we were going to already find out that she had survived, but her survival had just been left up to question. She was going to be returning in a Scream 5 and a Scream 6, and then for whatever reason, those movies never happened, and now they could always just change things and make it where Kirby did actually die in Scream 4, but we never actually got her confirmed as dead. So for everyone who's really quick to say that Kirby's dead, she was never confirmed as being dead. That's not the same as Randy. Randy has been confirmed as dead. Kirby has not, and I hope Hayden Panettiere is coming back to reprise that role, and I hope she is taking over as the new lead character in this upcoming Scream film. I hope all the other three remaining lead characters who have been with us in the other Scream films, Sidney, Dewey, Gal, I hope they all return as well. But I think that Scream 5 should be led by Kirby. If it's not Kirby, I feel like this is just going to be a very big blow to a lot of people's excitement for the project. But let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. In the description, I'll have links on my social media accounts, my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can message me there to let me know if there's any movies, news, or reviews you would like me to cover in the future. With all that in mind, guys, I will see you in the next video.